Morning, guys. We are in Texas today.
Howdy, folks.
Drove in last night, and I got here right when it was getting dark, and then pretty much ate. Jared had some ribs and some stuff going on, and then watched a little bit of the election stuff, went to sleep. Jared did not.
I stayed up the entire night.
Did you stay up?
I stayed up until about 2 to 2:30.
I'm gonna sleep all the way down to mom and dad's while you drive.
Yeah, and I don't know if you guys would, you can just guess on who they're voting for, but you probably wouldn't be able to guess. But, yeah, both y'all are wearing the hats.
Thank you, Lila Newton.
Yeah.
Thank you, Crazy in Alabama.
So, yeah, but this morning, we're kind of just getting up, doing our thing, and Jared's like, Tom said he's bringing over breakfast.
Yeah. Got some Whataburger.
Yeah, so that was super awesome, and we're just kind of hanging out and stuff, and I was like, hey, you want to go live, or not live, like, you want to do a Coffee to Crocker's, and just figured, why not? I mean, you're an awesome friend. You're, really family at this point, but...
I feel like that about y'all, too.
And it's crazy, though, because he's old as dirt. And
I'm not old as dirt, but I did help God bring some in.
Yeah.
But it's cool. Like, obviously, there's a little bit of an age gap, but we get along
really well.
great. And
my wife always says I'm mentally younger than I am.
Hey. Well, it's funny because, like, Jared will put on Facebook, or maybe it was you. I think it might have been Tom doing it. But, like, they go bowling and stuff. And I told Jaylena when I was like, I want to go bowling. But it's like, y'all get to do a lot of stuff, and, y'all help each other on projects and stuff like that. And it's an awesome thing to have friends that literally turn to family. And
it is. And
it's something that's cool, and it's, again, it's weird, but we always say, like, YouTube's the family business. And literally, y'all got a YouTube channel, huh?
I know. After a couple of years of you saying, you really ought to do it, and Jared kept saying, you really ought to do it, I think people would like to watch y'all.
So
and I said, what am I going to talk about?
So if there's people that don't know who you are or your YouTube channel, what's the name of it?
At Home with Tom and Rhonda. And we just, it is what it is. We just film things that we do around the house. We do have a guy that comes over that is a little nuts. His name's Cowboy Otis. I think
thought you were talking about me for a second.
Yeah.
no, not Jared. Cowboy Otis. I think he's going to start stealing my camera, because I noticed that I had gotten Rhonda, today's her birthday, and I had gotten her a Canon. Happy birthday, Rhonda!
21!
She's 17, never been kissed.
Hello.
And she's really mad at me.
You're married, an underage woman.
Hey, a cradle robber.
Yeah.
So the camera kit that was missing, I just bought her a Canon M50, and I was looking all over the house. Well, I had to go to the store. When I came back, it was back. So I think Cowboy Otis is messing with it. So I don't know. I'm a little worried about
Might
that.
need to check your cameras.
Yeah. Well, I did that to check, see if he put anything on them.
Do you think Cowboy Otis is going to do any cooking or anything like that?
He might.
What is he normally into?
Food.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's big into food. He likes to enter cooking contest and grilling contest.
But he cheats a little bit, don't
He
he?
buys it at the barbecue place at the street and brings it over. He doesn't cook it himself.
He also doesn't like to wear very much clothes either.
Yeah.
I think
No.
he came over last time.
He has
just
old
wearing
man
overalls.
boobs. It's pretty funny.
But yeah, guys, if you can't tell, he's got an awesome personality and stuff. And how many subscribers do you have now?
We have 2944 or 45.
Dang, so they're really close to 3,000. So if you guys haven't gone and subscribed, today would be the day to do it. Go over, subscribe, and just say, happy birthday, Rhonda. Your awesome husband sent us over.
Dude, that'd be awesome to get
That
3,000 for her birthday.
Whoa, that would be, because Rhonda watches those numbers like crazy. I think she's possessed.
Yeah.
Because she'll watch those numbers. We went up one. We went down one.
Oh, yeah, you can't watch
What are
them.
we doing wrong? I said, honey, what you're doing wrong is just relax.
Yeah.
Have fun.
I'm like, oh man, I just lost 200 subscribers overnight.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Oh, well. Trump tried.
Yeah. But yeah,
So Tom's gonna be watching my animals while I go down to visit our family. We'll be leaving here in a little while. He's gonna make sure everything's good around here, which is awesome. That I I don't even have to worry about it. And same thing whenever they go to town, I'll watch their animals or just help each other out.
I like to send him videotapes of stuff that happens. There's been some tragedies in the past where I thought, oh gosh, I don't want to tell Jared about this. I can't believe it happened while he's gone. Like he lost a goat one time because his head got stuck in the fence, which was tragic to me because we love those little guys. They're pets. We're not going to eat them. They're just pets. And so what I do is I send him a video of every day what we're doing so that he can see the animals and know that everybody's okay.
And that's because he's done that for a good while now. And that's why I was just like, start a YouTube channel. You're already making these videos. You're good at it.
Well, people are always saying like, man, I love Tom and Rhonda. Love not like do a channel. People want to watch you.
Well, we finally gave in because I am kind of a ham. I like to do it.
Well, you had a radio station thing. Like you were hosted a...
You were a DJ or something, right?
I was a DJ from about 74. I'm telling my age, but it was about 74 in a small country town, then over at Eufaula, Oklahoma. In that area, I had KHLB in Marble Falls and the Fox 96.7 oldies back then in downtown Austin, which it was fun. It was a lot of fun to do that stuff.
I mean, you're quite the character. And then I can just imagine Cowboy Otis, he's even more of a character.
He's a nut. He's a nutball. There's no way around it. But he's nice.
But yeah, it's been I guess a journey to say the least, having you guys as a neighbor. If you guys don't know, if you're kind of newer to the channel and stuff, when we first moved here, there was nothing, absolutely nothing but grass, 2 trees, like literally one was almost a stick and one little mesquite tree in the back and nothing.
But we had the same thing just 2 years.
Yeah.
2 years before Jason and Jared and them come over. 2 years before that, we started off the same way. So Rhonda and I had a lot of sympathy and empathy. We knew exactly what it felt like.
Yeah, we
slept in cardboard boxes.
Oh yeah, we struggled and struggled.
That sounds really bad.
And Tom literally was like, "Hey, if you need an extension cord running over, if you need water, come get it." He's like, "My garage, you can come get tools, whatever you need." And we felt kind of weird at first. Not that we thought anything of him, but it was like when you meet new people, you're like, okay, why?
Why is he being nice?
Yeah, why? What does he want
What's
out
he
of
up
this?
to?
Yeah, what does he want out of this? You never really know. So, that, but then we found out real quick how genuine they are, because when we bought this property, our plan was to buy a shed, which we're in right now, and turn it into a house. And when we came out, we just didn't know if that was really feasible, whatever we can do. When we came out, we saw their house, which is a cabin, but it was a shell, and they finished out the whole inside. And then we went and we kind of were like, hey, I know this is weird, but like, could we look at your house?
I had no idea what to expect. Like whenever Jason first talked about living in a shed, and then just once it got into y'all's place, that's when it clicked in my head, like,
this is doable.
You could do this, and it looks like a house.
Oh yeah, and it's beautiful.
You customize it however you want to do it.
Rhonda has your fireplace now because she loved the way it looked, so she had me do it. Now I didn't make it look as good as y'all's, but it's the same thing with the wood going all the way to the ceiling and the fireplace down low, and
all y'all chandeliers too.
Yeah. Oh gosh, she has chandeliers in every room. That's her thing.
Yeah.
I'm going to build a greenhouse for her. I've already got the 4 posts in the ground to start
Chandelier
with
out
the
there.
chandelier.
and it's going to have a chandelier in the greenhouse because she loves. Hey, if Mama ain't happy,
Hey, that's
nobody's
right.
happy.
So yeah, it's awesome, and y'all just paid your house off.
Yes. Thank the Lord. We had a 5-year plan and we paid it off. And that's one of the things that these guys do with me. We'll set goals, and I'm in my 60s and they're in their 30s. But our goals are crazy alike. Like they want to be debt free. I wish I would have done that when I was in my 30s. Guys, if you're out there and you're listening, you're in your 30s, start making a plan to pay things off if you haven't. And I don't mean improve your credit score. That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is have a plan, a 5-year plan, 10-year plan, or whatever, so that you know when your last payment will be on your home. Because there's nothing as exciting as saying, nobody can ever take my home away from me.
Oh yeah.
Boom. Boom.
Well, and
Chica, chica.
he has a truck. He just paid his truck off.
Paid off my
farm truck.
I just paid my truck off. Jared just paid his car off. Jared paid the house off.
See, we have a lot in common.
Yeah, so it's one of those things that's like, if you want it bad enough, you can get it, and it doesn't matter your age. And I know a lot of people that watch. You may be a little bit older and stuff, older than we are, even older than Tom.
That's why they should watch his channel.
Yeah, it's never too late to start, and
No,
I
it's
think
not.
y'all are a really good example of if you want it, you'll make it happen.
We didn't plan retirement. We were travel nurses. We worked in the Arctic Circle from Bellingham, Washington, up to Kotzebue, Alaska, Nome, Alaska, down to Juneau, and then all the way down to Galveston. We just traveled the gamut. And we woke up and we said, oh my gosh, we're fixing to be in our 60s and we don't have anything for retirement. We have nothing that we own, and we've just been nomads. We've been moving from place to place working. And it was fun and exciting, and we got to see a lot, but we weren't ready for retirement. And when you get a certain age, some of you guys know you can't work. Your body won't let you work.
I feel that now, and I'm only 35.
Well, see, and I'm starting to really feel it. Like I'll get up and knees will go pop, pop, pop. And I'm thinking, thank God that I own my home now, because I can always, if I get sick, Rhonda will always have a roof over her head, and I don't have to worry about her being in the cold.
We need to build an elevator for your front porch and your back porch. So you
Well,
don't have to go upstairs.
This guy, 110 degrees outside. I'm not exaggerating.
Was that 2 years ago?
Yeah.
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 Or something like that?
Yeah, it was about 2 years ago. He come over every day and helped me build my deck. And my deck in the front is, just to
got
give
a
you an
big
idea,
deck.
big. It is 10 feet from the front door and 44 feet long. 44 feet long. So I was totally indebted to him for that, because he came out there and we worked in that heat. We didn't take any breaks. Very seldom did we stop. And we got it done in what, 2 days or 3 days?
Something like that. It didn't take too long, but it was a lot of work, but we did it.
Yeah. And now we don't have to walk in the mud when we go outside.
That's the bad thing about here. So it's basically clay, and when it rains, it's like a sponge, and it just soaks it up, and it's real soft. And so that was something that, to me, that's probably the only real downside of living in this area is the ground. But when you build a deck and all that stuff, we did it just like Tom did, where you were laying down sheets of plywood to walk on, so you weren't just sinking in the mud.
Yes.
You literally could not drive your vehicle off of your driveway because you'd sink.
We learned that the first day we came out here, I think.
Yeah,
I've got a ton of tow ropes because of that.
I pulled Tom out multiple times, I think. The neighbors over here pulled us out the first day we were out here. I remember one time we were moving the trailer, and then we tried to get Jared's car to pull out, and Tom's like, "Do you need me to come get you out of your yard?" And so, but that's just like the neighbors and family that we become. It's like, if you need anything, you don't hesitate. You just do it. You just help.
I need $20.
Okay, I've got to owe you. I'll pay you Tuesday.
Yeah. But yeah, guys, we just wanted to introduce Tom to some of you guys. If you're newer, a lot of you guys that have been around a while, you already know Tom's awesome. But yeah, today is Rhonda's birthday.
Rhonda's birthday. Shout out to Rhonda.
So happy birthday, Rhonda. And guys, if you haven't subscribed yet, they're trying to get to 3,000 subscribers.
We're not very far away.
No, not far, and that would be awesome.
Like 55 or 56, something like that.
Yeah, that'd be an awesome
Oh
birthday
man, Rhonda
present.
I'd get a birthday kiss. It's not even
Ooh,
my birthday.
He wants
Dang.
a birthday kiss. Come on, guys. Help him get one.
So, yeah, so we're going to go ahead and call it for this one. We got to pack up our stuff, and then we're hitting the road down to South Texas to hang out with the family for a little bit. Tom, thanks for watching everything around here like you always do.
Anytime. Melanie and George, they've had breakfast, so they won't be driving on an empty stomach.
He texted me this morning and says, "Hey, I'm going to go get breakfast. I'll be over in a little bit." I was like, "Heck yes."
And he did it like a champ. He brought Whataburger over.
Yes.
That's right. Taquitos.
Yeah.
Taquitos.
Yeah.
Taquitos. Very good for me.
And cheese.
And
And
tater
Yes, oh,
tots.
yeah. Now people are like, y'all are weird.
Yeah,
so
we are.
Hopefully they already subscribed before the end of this video.
Yeah. Maybe they just want to see more weirdness.
Yeah.
There
And
you
if
go.
you've got a chance to help somebody out and you can see that they're starting off like maybe you did when you were younger, just reach out and help them out. Don't worry about what they think, because if you're real, they're going to end up seeing that you did that out of the kindness of your heart because it was the right thing to do.
Yeah.
And then like these guys, I can't tell you, they always brag about what we did, but They are always there if we need them. Jared has mowed my yard in so many instances. He's taken the lawnmower away from my wife because it was too hot outside for her to be out there, and then he finished mowing the yard. Jason's helped us build things. He's helped us work in the yard. He's helped us pull our vehicles out. So the blessings go back and forth for a lifetime if you just initiate them.
Yeah.
Just initiate them.
So maybe I guess that'd be the moral of the story for this one. Maybe you have some neighbors or someone you haven't really talked to. Challenge yourself and just go say hi to them. Do whatever you need to do to spark up a conversation or something.
Make the first move.
Yeah, because you never know. Like,
Especially if you have a hot neighbor.
there you go.
Yeah. Well, you shouldn't talk about me like that.
Yeah.
This guy.
That's the only reason we even borrowed your electricity so we can go peek in the window.
That's right. I was chubby dipping.
Oh.
Yeah. All right, guys, we're out of here before this gets too crazy. But Tom, we appreciate you coming over and joining us.
I just
Thank you
wanted
for
to say
taking
bye.
care of
Thank
everything
you
for
too.
taking
You
care of
bet.
everything for
Anytime,
breakfast and just
anytime.
for being awesome. So, guys, we'll see y'all on the next one.